Exotic 6 are expecting you, as was predicted.
Jos sawer elu bro 5000. Semangat bro.
The dim light here, it's like something I saw in those memories. From this angle, the faint ring in the center is probably the heliogen. They put to a halt. Aligning the pattern on the star with the heliogyre makes it glow. It's feeding power into it. If I channel light from all directions, I should be able to restart the heliogyre.
Heliogyre has awakened. It seems the arbiter foretold in the fractured records due. Yes. With great reverence is your presence here in Soul Asylum. As you see it, is not as it once was. 5 of the 6 have lost their minds, and the light of the Heliogyre no longer flows. This is why I summoned you. You witnessed the Void Storm in Bjartar Woods, yes? The Solace trees shield the woods from such storms. Yet, through malice and dark intent, corrupted were the roots. And so too, the Heliogyre. The others succumbed to the corruption. Only I was able to sever my link to the Heliogyre before the corruption could claim me. With the last of my strength, I turned the 6 stars to halt the Heliogyre and prevent the corruption spread. That, at least, ensured that when my strength failed and I fell into slumber, untouched by others, the Heliogyre would remain. No one, save for one. Correct. As one of the 6, I can glimpse the near future within the Heliogyre. But I am bound here, unable to act. All I could do was send a Solaskin entrusted with my message to you.
That Solaskin that vanished just outside the academy.
Has stopped. The stars are now aligned, and the Heliogyre turns once again. But the other 5 are no more. They can no longer fulfill their roles within the Heliotic 6. I have one final request. But before that, allow me to tell you what the Heliotic 6 truly are. It drew its fiery drive, a light that would never fade. Little thought to link our minds to the Heliogyre. Our shared cognition converged for mortals to touch the edge of the divine. Since then, the Royal have walked the High Roy for centuries. The 6 shared their computational power, weaving a vast network to reach the exostratum. The data we provided to the Space Trek Collective was interpreted through this network. But now, the only one who can continue the calculations is me. The ones chosen for the 6 are born with resonance with the heliogyre. It cannot be forced. Now the remaining 5 cannot calculate, and there are not enough worthy successors. Even if the heliogyre resumes its rotations, unable to interpret its readings, we will be. For this reason, the aid I seek is this. Calculations of the 6 alone, and act in their stead.
The heliogyre was meant to be interpreted by 6. If you bear all the calculations alone.
I cannot say. All I know is this. If no one remains to interpret the heliogyre, the Void Storm's occurrences will be unknown. Life will once more fall into peril. The Space Trek Collective's decades of effort in preparing for the new solar ceremony will come to nothing. Since the moment I was brought to Sol Asylum as a child, I have never once seen the world beyond. In the heliogyre's light, do I glimpse the universe. And in seeing life rejoice under my protection, do I take comfort. This has long since become second nature to me, a part of my life. So now, what I bear is not glory or burden, but duty. Arbiter, please, grant me this authority.
What you wish to persist. This is...
Soon, a great calamity will fall upon the High Roy. I will share all that I know of the heliogyre with you. When you call, answer, I will.
Residual void matter corruption. I need to find a way to cleanse it. That sound. Is it Buddy?
Save your strength for the calamity ahead, Arbiter. The children will help. The rite of return. The ritual that once sealed the calamity deep underground. Just now, the children have offered their strength. The Heliogyre can once again begin its rotation.
Useless fool! I told you to destroy the Heliogyre completely.
I'm sorry, but there's a reason for this. Some uninvited guests threw off the whole operation.
Save it. I don't want to hear your excuses. At this point, our entire plan has fallen apart because you screwed up. And to think, I went out of my way to get a pass for you to the new Federation.
No, I'm begging you, don't leave me here. I'll do anything, just tell me what you need.
Ugh. You're lucky the one at the top gave someone as pathetic as you one last chance. There's the other visitor in the Outer Woods now, correct? Some crippled scientist. Find her. Make sure she doesn't make it back to the collective.
Well, since Mentor is already headed to the Heliogyre, there are signs of old matter contamination in the plants and water. If I follow these traces, I should be able to find the source. Maximum power! Modeling complete. All targets in sight. Command mode engaged. Processing complete. In. Energy consumption found it. Information is coming from. Heavy encryption, but it's sloppy. There we go. It's a test chamber. They were simulating what would happen if the solace trees were contaminated with void storm. It feels wrong. Energy consumption increasing. A terminal. It must belong to the... It's encrypted. If I can open it, there's bound to be information about this device and its owner. The password can only be entered once. I could force it open like I did last time, but the risk is unknown. Efficiency first. Threat detected. All targets in sight. Attack confirmed. Leave it to me. Order executed. Maximum output. This is a Space Trek Collective project proposal. Evaluation result. Proposal not approved. And these marks on the devices. Looks like I'm going to need her help again. Thank you. It's a pleasure working with you as well. So their plan wasn't just disrupt the Heliogyre by unleashing the Void Storm in Bjarter Woods.
Crippled. It's you. All I have to do is get rid of you!
I'm not really good at dealing with this kind of conversation. Access to this lab? Wearing Royan attire? You must be Ingvar, one of the successors to the Heliotic Six.
Heliotic Six. The Six. Just because of my resonance ability, would I be forced to spend my entire life trapped in that Heliogyre? They call it Aroya's highest honor. But did they ask if we wanted that fate? Everyone acts like they respect me. But the only one who truly wants to help me is that good lord from outside the tribe.
From outside the tribe? You've joined forces with the Fraxidus?
Huh? What's that? Who cares? I just know that person promised that if I placed the device near the solace tree, my wish would come true. Then I'd finally escape from this frozen wasteland and go start a new life in the new Federation.
You have no idea what you're doing, and no idea who you're aligning yourself with. This project proposal comes from the Space Trek Collective, dated 10 years ago. It outlines an idea to use the drive's emergency response mechanism to artificially make it fall from the sky. And the method for triggering this mechanism is to pollute the Solace Tree's root system with void matter, making the reactor determine that the Threnodian had breached the lock.
That device there, the drive is going to...
Mornier, the heliogyres can get the readings you need for the new solar ceremony. But something happening out there isn't right.
Yes. Once I handle something here, move aside. Before the drive falls completely, I need to go back to launch Helios.
No. His orders were clear. You don't go anywhere. After that, no matter what happens to Lahai Roy, I'm going to the new Federation to start my new life. You're just a cripple. I won't let you stop me now.
It's been a while since I've heard someone talk like that. Since I had these legs, anyway. I've been told that in situations like this...
Wait a second!
I should make my displeasure very clear. All right. Now it's about time I catch up with my mentor. Let's go, mentor. We need to get to Space Trek Collective quickly. The Fraxit has tricked Ingvar into working for them, but their real goal is to send the reactor drive crashing to the ground. I've already alerted the Academy to evacuate the area around the impact zone. Before the drive crashes, it is imperative that we... How are things on your end? Any danger?
All good. The heliogyre is back online. I now have direct contact with Sol Asylum and can relay the data you need for the new solar ceremony. It's time for the final step.
We're running out of time. I'll use my resonance ability to create a more efficient path. Please, hold on tight.
Huh?
the moment we launch Asylum. Are you ready?
Yes. The Shaper has already shared all the Heliogyre's data with me. I can access it anytime. Everything's set. Let's complete our mission.
Where is Anselm at a time like this? Who else can calibrate Hyvatia? Cody, Vance, examine the orbital status of Helios again. Also, the propulsion system needs to be double-checked.
Professor, do you really plan to launch it without the raw data?
I understand your concerns, but we are on the verge of a disaster. The Collective can't just sit by and watch it happen. This is my decision, as the supervisor of this project. I will bear the consequences.
No need for that. We've established contact with the Roya tribe and obtained the drive's raw data. We can proceed with the new solar ceremony as originally planned.
Professor Mornier. Did you just say you managed to obtain the data? Wonderful news. I'll prepare the connective instruments for you.
There's no need for us to continue pretending anymore. Warren, or should I say traitor, aligned with the Fraxidus.
That is a serious accusation, Professor Mornier.
I know. I meant it to be. You must be very familiar with this device, Warren. It's a clever idea. But since it is a personal creation, the marks left behind are like fingerprints. These are your marks. They've betrayed your deeds. Involved. Anselm's experiment accident. Your current position in the project. It seems the Fraxidus played a part in both, didn't they?
That is a lot of assumptions and conjectures, with no evidence. I could easily sue you for slander.
You're right. All I have right now are assumptions and conjectures. But my ultimate goal isn't to have you face justice today. Once we've identified the suspects, we'll have plenty of time to gather the evidence. What I need in this moment is for you to step down as supervisor of this project. The one taking over will be me. One more thing. Your subordinate provided us with some key evidence already.
You want me to testify against Professor Warren? That's practically perjury. Sure, I could work some verbal magic, but honestly, I don't even know who I'm dealing with on the other side.
It is a dirty tactic, but it's effective. I'm confident in my analysis of those devices, but we'll need the university's verification to use them as evidence. In the limited time we have, the quickest way to detain Warren is your testimony.
Professor Mornier...
You can keep this recording. If I'm wrong, it'll be your guarantee later. Or you can refuse.
Nice working with you, then.
Thank you. It's a pleasure working with you as well.
How did that traitor manage to...
already notified the collective. The investigation will start soon.
I knew it, bro. I knew it was him.
From here on out,
I knew it from the
Rover and I will be
beginning.
overseeing
Since
the
I
launch
met him,
procedure.
I
All
just
Space
pictures
Trek
of him
Collective personnel
very
to your
much.
stations. Rover, please input the drive's raw observational data into Helios.
Shaper, can you hear me?
Of course. To you, have all the Heliogyre's readings been transmitted?
Then everything's ready. Let's commence with the new solar ceremony.
All systems have entered the final
Pressure in the
launch phase.
reaction
Preparing
chamber
to
is
open the
stable.
energy output channel. Waveform shows no anomalies.
Helios launch sequence initiating.
Void matter module calibration complete.
Core energy system operation normal.
Tactical go. Propulsion system primed and ready.
Helios is ready for launch.
Pre-burner ignition successful.
5, 4, 3, 2. Let our light shine in the sky.
Helios approaching target altitude. Progress 16%, 47%, 92%.
Warning, light alpha decay exceeds expected rates.
Sensor failure detected. Data reading compromised.
Paradigm responsive. Control program failure.
Cause found! The Hyvatia detector signals are jammed. Large-scale, highly concentrated void matter detected on the surface. It's surpassing the measurement threshold. Calibration can't continue.
At a time like this, adjust the measurement location. No, if the impact is this widespread, any adjustment would be pointless. Modify the detection components. No, even if theoretically feasible, there's no time to construct them. What about high-powered void matter neutralizers? No, without the drive's light, all energy components will be inoperable. Oh, sorry, I'm just... The launch failure is caused by the detector's inability to measure the drive's operating parameters. That's due to the high concentration of void matter interfering with the readings. There are two potential solutions. We could increase the detector's tolerance to void matter, or we could eliminate the surrounding void matter. But neither of those options are feasible in the time we have. That's not realistic. The only places that aren't affected by void matter right now are Bearter Woods and Star Torch Academy under the protective barrier. Or the Institute thousands of meters above. High altitude. Do we have spares for Hyvatia's measurement modules?
Yes. Researcher Ansem left behind several prototypes. I'll go fetch one from the warehouse. But what do you intend to do with them?
The eyes of the gods have failed us. So have our machines. Now, we move forward with our own hands.
Leave it to me.
As expected, the reactor drive is protected by aggressive exoswarm acting like the immune system. It appears to actively absorb surrounding void matter to maintain the drive stability. Contact with its pros is highly hazardous. Be cautious. Command engaged. Model complete. Order executed.
Swift and resolute.
I'm detecting strong energy signals from the target. Please be careful.
One with the sound. Keep it together.
Assuming master control. Order executed. Guidance ready. Attack confirmed.
Swift and resolute. None shall whisper.
Ready. Some minor fixes will suffice. Locked in. Processing complete. Guidance ready. Modeling complete. Attack confirmed.
Swift and resolute.
Assuming master control. Activating countermeasure. Initiating criticality protocol. Command mode engaged. Leave it to me. Modeling complete. Processing.
What is the sound?
Watch its position, Mentor.
Keep it together.
Correcting posture. Assuming master control. Initiating max power output. Suppressing target. Suppression complete. Now's your chance.
One is the sound. You will obey.
Authorizing maximum output. All targets in sight. Guidance granted. All units fire. Order executed.
Swift and resolute.
Approaching the target location. Preparing to receive data.
Void matter concentration is increasing. Abnormal expression detected in the reactor drive. Evacuate immediately. Repeat, evacuate immediately.
We have already come this far. So I'll take that final step myself. Pity. I don't want to say goodbye yet.
Data received. Analyze it. Professor Monnier, are you there? If you hear this, please respond.
That light just now.
Mornier must have entered the reactor.
Is connected to your vehicle and will provide assistance. We can't breach Professor Monnier. You're our only hope now.
Leave it to me. I'll find her. This should be enough for what I need.
The light gets worse the closer we get.
Rover, the Disturbances within the drive are growing unstable. Professor Mornier is being consumed by him.
Faster! I need to move faster! So, let's try out the Institute's new tech. Mornier, you've already done so much. Just leave the rest to me.
Are you leaving Lahairoi?
Yes. Sometimes, only by saying goodbye can there be progress and change. After all, even if I leave, feet. Isn't that right?
Have I reached you this time, Mentor?
Report. Data analysis complete. Helios is operational again.
How wonderful. The sun. So beautiful.
Compromise on the rules, and you compromise your safety. This is Sigma. Drive responsibly. Remember the vehicle code.
Over here!
The Ultratonic Society is back with a new album.
First, the good news. They've crossed my name off the mental health watch list. I'm finally free!
Where did my thesis go? Under the Arctic Woods. Helio
And the bad news. Since I kinda did some falsifying during the investigation, they said I bucked since I did it to make sure the bad way with anything, and I actually helped out. The final verdict is I'll still have to stay on the mental health watch list for a while. Well, once you have your suspect, the rest is easy. Plus, there's one teacher whose forte can ring out. But I do have Professor Mornier to thank for sending an official email that explained everything. That's the only reason they believed me. I guess that means it'll be harder to skip her classes now. Dr. Herson said she was overclocked for too long. I'm worried. Yeah, you're right. Let's go check on her. I bet knowing we're thinking about her will help her bounce back faster.
Hello. May I ask if you are Rover? I'm here to inform you that Professor Mornier has just woken up. Please wait! Don't come in yet!
Sorry. My body... I still can't move like I normally do. I've gone through rehab before, and it's been a while since this happened. Don't worry. I can handle this much on my own. How are you feeling now? Dr. Herson said you were in bad shape. It's great to see you've recovered a little.